Well, good morning, Lindsay. How are you doing? First thing I want to address here is filming. Really quite simple. You want to have this area here not be lighted, so you want to have somebody shoot from probably right about there, so you can see, like better video. It's just for future reference. No worries. Let's talk about the first part of this thing. I'm going to go in slow motion here. First part of the lift is setting up. Now, you're in your starting position now. Okay, let's talk about this. The shoulders are kind of behind the bar. The ass is really, really low. And you want to actually have a little bit better angle here so you can squeeze the bar off the ground. What I'd rather see is this. More of this type of an angle with your hips a little bit higher, maybe shins a touch more vertical, which somewhere along there. They'll sweep the bar back a little bit more. Now, you're wearing a belt. And one of the things that you got to kind of be aware of is you do lose your lumbar right about there. You're already lost even with or without the belt. So what it tells me is that you need to do some work to get your back straight. Maybe it's a flexibility thing. Maybe it's a mobility. Who knows? We'll work with it on a Friday. So let's go back to slow. And here's your lift. First lift here, it comes up. Now your back's still rounded and your ass is higher, which is not exactly the best of places to be. And you continue on. Now, knees are still not completely, it's still really, really soft. I think you're probably pulling up prematurely. See where your back angle is changing before that bar gets to your knees? What I'd like to see is that back angle that you establish at the liftoff goes up like this together so that you don't have any kind of weird circling around it. Does that make sense? Now you set up here. Now your next one here is this is your finish position and return. I think your next reps are actually better than your first one, which tells me that may be an issue with some of your Olympic lifting because your start position is going to be off a little bit. Now descend, pull this forward just a touch. Now at this point, this should be maybe a touch. There should be your back angle. Now this angle here. Go forward a little bit. See how the angle keeps changing? That should be pretty much where it is. When that bar is back up to this point, this is pretty much where you're establishing your back angle. And this might be a pretty good idea of saying if you're just flexing your knees, it should be down here at that position when you start. So going forward again. Second, fourth, fifth, and second, third, fourth, fifth rep are much better, but I just want to be aware of the returns. Now this is probably a good decent back angle here again. See how it changes?
Stay tight. You got that 5 for sure.
Back angle. And I think you're losing a little bit there, maybe, but it's a 5 RM.
Nice.
Finish. Once you get in the groove, you're good to go. Pretty solid overall, but just make sure that you have Katie film from the other direction, and we'll go from there. I think it'd be pretty well set. Hope you're having a good day. Bye-bye.